the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again.
What's going on, everybody? This is the man, the myth, the legend, Kelvin T, a.k.a. Big Papa. And welcome to the Back in the Day podcast. Now, this is going to be part 2 of the Marriage God Design Chicago 2024 Marriage Retreat. And on this episode, I'm going to feature some of the newbies. This is their first time joining us on this retreat. And I'm going to start the show off with one of my favorite love songs, that is. And then I'm going to play an excerpt of what Marti said about being in God's garage. That just really blew our minds. So, let's hop in that deuce and a quarter and let's take a ride to Back in the Day. Marriage God Design Marriage Retreat 2024 Matters of the Heart. Let's go.
You know, me and my woman, we've been going through a lot of changes for about 6 months or so. It's been real hard to talk to one another. You know, a relationship ain't nothing without communication. How we were laying in bed, the both of us looking at the ceiling overhead, eyes wide open about 3 o'clock in the morning. I said, baby, we can't go on this way. She said, you're right. I said, I know you love me, and I love you. Then we started holding each other, and I felt a tear roll down my face.
Last night, me and my woman, we cried together. Said we cried, we cried together. Ain't nothing wrong with you, no. There ain't nothing wrong with me, We're not the only people in the world who go through ups and downs. All we have to do is talk, we can work it out. Oh, let me kiss your eyes, let me wipe the tears away. Let me hold you tight, tomorrow we'll feel better, 'cause it's a brand new day. Oh, last night, me and my woman, we cried together. Said we cried, we cried together. Now we have times when we laugh harder. We even go out on the town and we party. Every day the sun doesn't shine, sometimes it has to rain. Just like we enjoy the pleasure, we have to stand the pain. Oh, let me kiss your eyes, let me wipe the tears away. Oh, let me hold you close, let's talk to each other, I wanna hear what you gotta say. Oh, last night, sweet last night, me and my woman, we cried together.
know we start hugging each other and kiss, cry, and I wipe the tears from my face, and I was love all over the place. What love together. There's nothing wrong with you. Together. And there ain't nothing wrong with me. Together. We're not the only people in the world who go through ups and downs and changes and turnarounds.
That was the Mighty OJs with Cry Together. Now, I don't know any relationship that doesn't go through ups and downs and turns arounds. But something that Desmond said, we were talking about communication. He said you have to make active adjustments in your marriage. Active adjustments. So here's a little clip of Martise talking about pulling into God's garage.
Now, it is so funny how things happen. Just how the title came up. How things start happening.
Give him some tissue.
No, I'm not going to do it. I got control of it. I got control of it. Yes, I can. I can do this. Yes, I can. Listen, it won't happen. And if it does, it doesn't even matter. So,
it's one over there.
just the topic itself, matters of the heart. Once again, as you all see, I love to give examples, and I have other people here that love to give examples. It's like we all pulled into God's garage. Yeah. Because we had a check engine light on. Come on. Now, we've all tried to self-medicate or self-fix why our check engine light was on. Yes. We went to AutoZone. We tried to figure it out on our own. We went to AutoZone and they plugged the machine up. Yeah. And they told you, they said, well, guess what? It seems to me that your fuel injectors need to be cleaned. So what happened? You go and buy some solution, the STD, yes, sir, to clean your fuel injectors. Okay, yeah, that worked for about a week. Yes, sir. Listen to me good. So now that you tried this thing and that thing started messing up again, now you're like, okay, now I've been here, they told me this. Now you poured into the garage of the master mechanic.
Yeah, the master.
When we think about the master,
the master
certified.
Hey.
When we think about the
That's
master
your husband.
mechanic,
That's your husband.
when we think about the master mechanic, if we go back to the beginning,
My God.
he spoke everything that you see around you. But the main thing he put his hands on was who? Was you and I. And if we're married and we're supposed to be married in God's eyesight, married God's design, when he created you all, he knew exactly what your physique would be and what your physique would be and what you had on the inside. He knew exactly where you were malfunctioning at. He knew what it took for you to get back together to make things whole again. So now that you're in the master's garage,
All right now.
take the time to invest, continue investing into what's important to you.
That's right.
We like to throw away trade-in cars because the check engine light come on. And it could be just a minor thing, a spark plug needs to be. But the master mechanic is in the room. And so everything that you need is already done. It's in the room. So whatever you came here with, guess what? You're not going back home with it. Because you pulled into the master's garage. And so since you're at the master's garage, guess what? You back to day one again. You've been revamped. You've been reset. You've been restored. And so since I'm restored, I'm forgetting about everything, every hell, every trial, every tribulation, all the crap that I felt, all the crap that I dealt with that was causing problems here before I made it to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Guess what? It's going to stay in Gatlinburg, and you're going back to Chicago, you're going back to Louisiana, you're going back to Indiana, you're going back to California, wherever you're from, you're going back whole.
Come on.
You're going back whole.
And not just you as an individual, but your marriage is going back whole. Yes. Robinson's, your marriage is going back whole. Yes. Stinchcombs, your marriage is going back whole. Banks, your marriage is going back whole. Teamers, your marriage is going back whole. What's Shamika? Bryant. I forgot the name. Bryant, your marriage is going back whole. Balance, your marriage is going. When we pull out the garage, y'all, we in the garage right now.
Yeah.
So you got a lot of mechanics to do work when you're going back. The marriage is going. Your marriage is going back whole. Fields, your marriage is going back whole. Taylor's, your marriage is going back whole. Watkins, your marriage is going back. Some of us are sitting here like, well, my marriage is not. No, your marriage needed to be recalibrated, okay? Because I can feel some of y'all. I can feel, come on, I can feel. Sometimes you don't want to say it. I can feel some of y'all. So stop sitting on me because your marriage is going back whole. You slipped up and pulled it to the garage. Skip the marriage is going to break down because you ain't do the making. You ain't whole. Henderson's, your marriage is going back whole. Wells, Murphy's, your marriage is going back whole.
Thank you, Lord.
That's it. Your marriage is going back whole.
Well, I have no words. I have nothing to say after that. That was a powerful moment in our weekend together. I'm still blown away by listening to it now. Wow. We pulled into God's garage because our check engine light was on. We needed to make some adjustments, some active adjustments, some preventive maintenance on our marriages. Whew. Okay, I'll play some more later, but we want to get into some of these interviews. Here we go. Please introduce yourselves.
My name is Will Stinchcomb, along with my wife, LaTanya Stinchcomb.
And how long have you all been married?
And we've been married for 18 years, as of October the 7th.
Okay. Maybe just celebrated.
Just celebrated.
Just celebrated, exactly.
Now, how did you two meet?
So we met at my daughter's school. So my daughter was in elementary school, and William actually worked at the elementary school. So as I was going to take her to school and pick her up every day, I would see him every day at the school. And then he actually finally approached me, and then we started talking.
Yeah. She didn't want to talk to me at first. But it was all good. So I looked at her. I told my guy, I said, one day she's going to be my wife.
You're crazy.
And what's so crazy, she lived on the same street that my last name is.
Stinchcomb. So when I was in college, I lived on a street called Stinchcomb Drive in Columbus, Ohio.
Now, wait a minute. Did you hear what she just said? Her future last name was the street she lived on when she attended college. God is just, come on, man. How that's not a coincidence.
Yes, I graduated from Ohio State University, and it's actually on the university's campus. And I told him when we finally got married, I said the Lord knew I would have to write this name 1,000,000 times for me to be able to commit to this being my last name. So the Lord set that up for me to be able to do that.
Now, this is your first year, right?
This is our first year.
So since this is your first year, what are you looking to get out of your time here at the retreat?
Well, I think for me, to strengthen our marriage, to continue on and to make sure that the marriage is spiced up, as we go along. We do a lot of travel and everything, but we just need to do try out some new things and just spice up the marriage.
Yeah, keep it spicy.
Keep it spicy, exactly.
Yeah.
So we've had the first session, and what I really got out of it, and what I really want to make sure that we get out of the whole time spent together, is the whole maintenance piece. Because I think when we came in, we feel like we're in a good space with marriage. We are doing well with each other, all that kind of good stuff. But it's nothing like when the comment was made or the statement was made of God being a master mechanic.
Yeah.
And the master mechanic, sometimes you pull into the garage and maybe there's nothing wrong. Maybe there's just maybe your tire pressure light just came on, and it only came on one tire. But when you pull into the garage, just your other one's a little. You need to put some air in the other three too. You also need to go on and get an oil change because you need your oil change. So it's just nice to be able to be in an environment where we're all married and we're all like-minded. And when I say like-minded, our mind is on Christ and trying to allow Christ to be the center of the relationship. So that's just really been great for us.
So what would you like to say to Martise and Nancy?
I would say thank you from the bottom of my heart, because truly that's what I was just telling them. I'm like, just to be in this environment. We are very active in our church. We do a lot with church. We've done a lot of marriage. We used to call them marriage advances in our church. We've done a ton of those. We've hosted a lot of those. But to come into an environment where you can tell that they have been intentional in everything that they've curated for us here, it's just amazing. So, I mean, you said the word. I would just really say thank you. Yeah. We are very much appreciative. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Instead of you giving, you receiving.
You would receive, and and being intentional.
Being intentional.
And again, I would say thank you. Also, we really appreciate this because we didn't know what we was coming into. But when we got here, everybody was welcoming us, and it's just great.
Like family.
Like family.
Yeah, like family.
So I would say to them, thank you for allowing us to be in your space.
This is your space now.
Yeah, our space now. Yeah, our space.
Well, Will and Natanya, welcome to the Marriage God Design family. We're so glad to have you become a part of our family. And may God continue to bless you in your marriage and in your relationship. And for their songs, Natanya chose Monica, Why I Love You So Much. And Will chose I'm Blessed by Charlie Wilson.
You're listening to the Back in the Day podcast with your host, Big Papa.
Every moment, no regrets. Smile up on my face, I'm like, oh, yes, I'm blessed. Yes, I'm blessed. Yes. Waking up, thanking God. Every day is feeling just like Sunday. Wifey fly by my side. Green light, everything is going my way. Riding clean, living dreams. Just left the barber and I'm feeling like Midas. Heard him say, give him praise. What's in the water got you acting like this? Ain't a day go by that I don't try to thank the Lord up above. And if you wonder why I'm loving life, come close and I tell you what's up. Ask me how I'm doing, I'm blessed, yes. Living every moment, no regrets. Smile up on my face, I'm like, oh, yes, I'm blessed. Yes, I'm blessed, yes. Ask me how I'm doing, I'm blessed, yes. Living every moment, no regrets. Smile up on my face, I'm like, oh, yes, I'm blessed. Yes, I'm blessed, yes. Playing cards, laughing hard. Barbecuing, waking up the whole block. Music loud, turning out. Little kids are breaking out the bus stop. Life is good, really good. And every moment, no, I can't forget. I gotta say, I won't change. You're the reason that I am like this. Ain't a day go by that I don't try to thank the Lord up above. And if you wonder why I'm loving life, come close and I tell you what's up. Ask me how I'm doing, I'm blessed, yes. Living every moment, no regrets. Smile up on my face, I'm like, oh, yes, I'm blessed. Yes, I'm blessed, yes. Ask me how I'm doing, I'm blessed, yes. Living every moment, no regrets. Smile up on my face, I'm like, oh, yes, I'm blessed. Yes, I'm blessed. Yes, I'm blessed. I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. I'm blessed, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. If you got a roof over your head, bringing home the bread, got your family fed, oh, 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 you're blessed. Sunshine, I'm so free, living out my dreams. God's been good to me. Oh, 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 I'm blessed. Yes. Living every moment, no regrets. Smile on my face, I'm like, oh, yeah. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Ask me how I'm doing, I'm blessed. Yes. Living every moment, no regrets. Smile on my face, I'm like, oh, yes, I'm blessed. Yes, I'm blessed. Yes, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed, y'all. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed, y'all. Oh, oh, I'm blessed.
Please introduce yourselves.
James Bryant and Miss Shamika Bryant.
And how long have you two been married?
22 years.
Wow, 22 years. You guys got some skin in the game, huh?
We do.
Do you all have any children?
We have 5 adult children and 7 grandchildren.
So, is this your first time coming to this marriage retreat?
This is our first time at the retreat.
Okay.
It won't be our last, but it is our first time at the retreat.
Yes. What are you looking to get out of your time here?
I didn't put any expectations on the table. I just wanted God to work how He saw fit. Being married for 22 years does come with its share of trials and tribulations. But, so many times we as Christians, the Bible does give us instructions for how marriage is supposed to go. But I often say, when you close the book or when the scripture ends, what's next?
Well, me personally, I thank God for letting me and her, just keep going and keep going and keep going. So that's what I wake up to every morning to her. We pray for each other. We love each other. And we just love each other. It's all these years.
We needed a renewal. We needed a refreshing.
when you're in the business that we're in, we're always making ourselves available for other people. And then when it comes time to us, it's like, hey, look, I'm tired. Hey, look, I'm exhausted. So we needed this refreshing. And these tools, we can add these tools to our toolkit. And I think that's one of the good things too, is meeting new people. You know, for my husband and I, we came and we was like, oh my God, we're going down there with 12 strangers. And we did not meet a stranger. We hadn't met a stranger yet. Everybody has been so nice. Martise and Dr. Nancy, they have truly been great hostess, and also showing us, hey, look, as Christians, we can have fun. As Christians, we can really look, we can really lay down our head. We can trust God in His moment, because He's going to protect us so that we can have fun. Even allowing the Holy Spirit to shift early, it just says, you know, that that we're not following protocol, we're following Jesus.
Okay, on that note, what would you like to say to Martise and Nancy?
Oh, don't stop doing what they're doing and the teachings, because if they could teach more and more and more and more like they're doing right now, it was just amazing.
To me, for the Murphys, what I would tell them too is, this is what I would say, is to keep going, to keep having these conferences, to keep on, you know, this is a ministry. It is a ministry, you know, and they have to. This is their assignment. And my prayer is for God to strengthen them to complete their assignment and make them fit for their assignment, because you have to be fit for your assignment. So I just pray that they continue to go forth in God and know that God is with them.
James and Shamika, welcome to the family. Now, I didn't get a chance to get their favorite songs, so I'm going to take a shot in the dark and play We Go a Long Way Back. Since they got so much skin in the game, here on the Back in the Day podcast.
You and me, girl, go a long way back. And I'm so proud, yeah. You and me, girl, go a long way back. I remember when loving you wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, baby. But I stuck on in there with you, and we made it. Sugar, we made it through it all. Now let's keep it up, 'cause I ain't had enough. Go a long way back, such a long, 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 long way. You and me, girl. Yeah, girl. Go a long way back. Yeah, yeah, we go a long way back. And I know you remember when trying to love me wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, baby. But you stuck on in there with me, and you see what? We made it. Just you and me, and we love each other so, till we can't let each other go. No, girl. You and me, girl. Go a long way back. Such a long, 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 long way. Yeah, girl. You and me, girl.
You're listening to the Back in the Day podcast. I'm your host, Big Papa, and I'm doing a recap from the Marriage Guide Design 2024 Marriage Retreat. Now, this next couple, they're also new to the group. I've never met a couple that's so down to earth. So it was a great pleasure speaking to them. So I will let them introduce themselves.
My name is Desmond Battles. This is my wife, Patrice.
And how long have you all been married?
We've been married a year and a month.
So y'all are new.
We are newlyweds to marriage, but not newlyweds to knowing each other. We've known each other for at least 10 years. And then we've been together the last 3.5, 4 years.
So this is your first time attending the retreat. What are you looking forward to getting out of your time here?
Just to be refreshed and rejuvenated, to be equipped with, whatever we need to move forward, because even though we're not having any quote unquote, I think people have gotten this marriage retreat thing wrong. They think that you go to marriage retreats because something is wrong. But I think that you go to marriage retreats, some of us come to marriage retreats, I don't want to say, but as preventative measures, to just cover all bases. So just to be rejuvenated and just to be refreshed and refined and, just moving forward and being around people that have like minds. Patrice and I, and she can tell you, but Patrice and I, we look to have more married couple friends that have the like mind, especially for those that are possibly in ministry. So, and be able to let our hair down and be able to, be us as individuals without all the titles and positions and the hoopla and the publicity. So.
We were talking earlier, just to have that encouragement.
Yeah.
Like, we're not the only people that feel the way that we feel. Yeah. And it felt good. Even walking in the door last night, it just felt so good to be like, it was like
we were around family.
It was good. Like, you're safe. Yeah. Like, that's how it felt. So yeah.
So how do you all know Nancy and Martise?
Well, we met Nancy and Martise because they used to care for our son during the day while we were at work. And I'm skeptical of people all the way around because that's just who I've learned to be and learn to become, being careful of my surroundings. But since the first day we met them and took our son, it's been like instant connection that we could not deny. And even like last night when we came in, it was like, okay, you're safe. This is, even though we were meeting new people like we did last night, within an hour, it was like, everybody. Yeah. We're all good. We're all family. It went from, hey, Mr. Such and so, Mrs. Oh, this is my brother and my sister. So I'm excited about being here. And I've just watched how God has taken, within the matter of hours, couples that want to be married and how he's shown us so many things. I am amazed, honestly. I am and am not, because with God, anything is possible. Right. But I am amazed how like-minded people were able to come together and, our lives shift in the matter of moments and seconds. And so, I'm excited. In a good way. Nothing detrimental or nothing bad or negative, but, even from this morning session, or even from last night, like, I am so empowered to just stay married. Not that I have any issues, but it's like, yes, I'm married and I'm married to her, and I'm glad I'm married to her, and I'm glad she married to me. And understanding this retreat, dealing with matters of the heart. The Spirit of the Lord spoke to us during our session, which was impromptu, but the Lord spoke to us and said, not only are we dealing with matters of the heart, but we have to deal with matters of the heart because you are my heart. And so the Spirit came back to us to say, even in this morning session, that he's fixing the heart. and he's fixing us as the heart. So I am beyond, and anybody knows me knows that I am all into my wife. When the Bible says, husbands, love your wife as Christ loved the church, I take that literally. That means sacrifice. That means, putting yourself ahead. That means forgetting, not necessarily forgetting you, but putting myself in a position to where I can be me because of. So, I left the table, each table that I sat at, whether it was the dinner table or the meeting table, I left each table feeling like this is it. Yeah. Even though I already knew, but it's good to be around people to give you that confirmation that this is God. So I'm excited.
So what would you like to say to Martise and Nancy?
So yeah, go ahead.
Leading up to this point, it was very questionable if we were even going to be able to attend. And we had always said that even in our first year of marriage, we wanted to do something that would empower our marriage each year. Like you said, as a preventative measure. We were going and we're like, okay, yeah, we'll pay the money, we'll do this, this, and this. And then something happened and then we weren't able to. Yeah. And then we told Nancy and we're just like, yeah, like it's not gonna happen. She was like, nope, figure it out. Right. Y'all got to get here. Yeah. And just her persistence alone, I'm just like, we got to figure this thing out. Yeah. And so, and she told us like, y'all need to be here. It's gonna be good. Da 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 da. And I'm like, okay, like our first marriage retreat, like it shouldn't be no different from what I see on YouTube. And
but it was completely different.
It's completely different. And the fact that
I'd never believe anything else on TV.
No. The fact that her and Martise have came up with such a, I don't want to say powerful because that ain't the word that I need to use, especially after what I saw this morning. The Lord has graced them.
Yes, absolutely.
For this.
Absolutely.
And I am beyond proud of the fact that they have accepted this challenge that the Lord has given them, and I pray that the Lord continues to bless them. I pray that the Lord just continues to just strengthen them so they can strengthen others. This has been, and it's just one day. This has been amazing. Right. Yeah. This has been amazing. I think speaking for my husband as well, I think we'll definitely be back.
I think that the whole retreat, I gotta stop saying conference. I think the whole retreat has given us the ability to go from being preventative to being progressive. And so, I'm excited about our marriage. I'm excited about everyone's marriage as a part, but it gives me joy to be excited about, because the newness wears off, right? Yeah. And then you're left to deal with, as we read in our book this morning, the reality of this is marriage. Yeah. And so I'm excited to see what happens next. And my wife and I, we are special individuals. We have a special type of relationship. And so we can't afford to be around just anybody. Right. Because we are peculiar people, as the Bible says. So I'm just excited, and I'm excited to be married to Patrice. And I'm gonna say that every time I get a chance to. I'm excited to be married to her. I was excited. We were excited driving all the way here. Yeah. And, I was like, yep, I'm going down there with my wife. Yeah. And she is her. And we going down here. And I was reminded, and I told her, and then I'm going to be quiet. I was reminded of that movie, Why Did I Get Married? And Sheila said, even though she got off the plane with her husband, but she said, I'm going up to this mountain to save my marriage. And not knowing that when she got to the mountain, it was really to save her. And so I think today, especially after this morning session, we dealt with us as individuals, being married. Yeah. And so, I believe that just as we did this morning, and this interview does no justice to the vibration and the power of God that was in this room. And it was with normal people, without titles, without positions, without any of that. It was just, I was Desmond, she was Patrice, and I enjoy being married to, as I'm gonna keep saying, Patrice.
He said he does this on a regular basis.
I love being married to Patrice, and I want the world to know that and now I'm even more empowered to just statement. So I told her this morning, looked at her, I said, you stuck. After the day, you stuck. And we don't have a Elmer's glue type of relationship. We got because Elmer's glue, you put a little water on it, flakes. You get you some Gorilla Glue.
I love that analogy.
That ain't going nowhere. No matter how much water, no matter how much fire, no matter how many issues, no matter how many times it's beaten and bruised. Because no marriage is perfect. You're gonna have issues. But I'm glad to be confirmed that we dealing with a different type of glue.
Now, do you think that Desmond really loves his wife? That brother is so in love with his wife. I mean, it was a pleasure talking to them two. Now, Desmond and Patrice only gave me one song, but I have another one just for them, especially my brother Desmond. So here's their choice.
For me, my song, because I love being married to Patrice, is For You by Kenny Lattimore. If anybody want to know my testimony, why I exist, it's for you.
Yeah.
Period.
Love it.
That was our
Period.
song at our wedding.
That was your song at the wedding?
For you, I'd give a lifetime of stability. Anything you want of me. Nothing is impossible for you. There are no words or ways to show my love, or all the thoughts I'm thinking of. 'Cause this life is no good alone. Since we've become one, I've made a change. And everything I do now makes sense. All roads end, all I do is for you. For you I share the cup of love that overflows, and anyone who knows us knows that I would change all thoughts I have for you. There is no low or high or in between of my heart that you haven't seen. 'Cause I share all I have and am. Nothing I've said is hard to understand. All I feel deeper still, and always will. All this love is for you. Every note that I play, every word I might say, every melody I feel are only for you and your appeal. Every page that I write, every day of my life would not be filled without the things that my love for you now brings. For you I make a promise of fidelity, now and for eternity. No one could replace this love for you. I take your hand and heart and everything, and add to them a wedding ring. 'Cause this life is no good alone. Since we've become one, you're all I know. If this feeling should leave, I die. And here's why: all I am is for you. Everything I
Okay, so here's my second choice for the battles. Since Desmond said that they were special people, and I know he's very special on his wife. So here's special kind of food just for the battles. Here in the Back in the Day podcast.
I can't stay, I can't go. You know you drive me crazy, and you keeping on, treating me so cruel. It ain't cool. It's alright to be a fool, as long as I'm a fool for you. So do like you wanna, but baby, don't you leave. I'll take what you give me, baby. Just don't leave me, please. Girl, you are so special, and I feel special too. But the major difference is that I'm a special fool for you. Special kind of fool for you. I'll do what you want me to do. Special kind of fool for you. Yeah. I sit home waiting, but you never call. Give you my credit cards so you can go to the mall. It's getting late, baby, and stores close at night. I just wanted to hear from you, to know that everything's alright. I know you got what you wanted, 'cause there's a smile on your face. And if it feels that good to you, baby, you can go shopping every day. Girl, you're so special, and you make me feel special too. But the major difference is, baby, I'm a special fool for you. Special kind of fool for you. And I'll do what you want me to do. Special kind of fool for you. Hey. so good to you, baby.
Well, we have come to the end of another episode. This is the Back in the Day podcast, and I'm your host, Big Papa. And those were the newbies. Those couples who have joined us for the very first time at the Marriage God's Design Marriage Retreat. They are part of the family now. But guess what? We're not done. Yes, there will be a part 3 and a part 4, and just maybe a part 5. Okay? So, in closing, love God, love yourself, and spread love, because this world needs love more now than ever before. And always remember that back in the day was all that. Peace and hair grease. And I'm out.
Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Back in the days when